fairly important day in the Anzac Day Precinct YouTube channel, so it's really appropriate that I capture the footage of this brand new electronic signage just at the entrance to the Mount Cootha Gardens. Good morning, 16th of March 2021. Behind us is the sign designating this top end of the World Expo 88 Rainforest Grove. And primarily the Rainforest Grove goes from here down around the corner back to where the proposed National Defence Chaplains Memorial Grove is planned to be planted. But Councillor James Mackay deserves a real pat on the back for the refurbishment of this middle part of the World Expo 88 Rainforest Grove. 2 years ago there was a very large gum tree blew over in a storm, and it really wreaked havoc with this area. Really a substantial tree, and after it was cut out there was a little bit of real thought put into the re-landscaping and the re-vegetation of the area. And James, you've really done a superb job here. Well done, and thank you. Just on the way around to the next section, you could almost call this Peking Duck Lake. So you just heard me do the introduction around one of the key aspects of the World Expo 88 Rainforest Grove. So I thought I'd just record the Nurses Grove here, because it is just growing absolutely phenomenally. But that's to be expected because the land here is just a little bit flatter, and the fertile soil from the top of the hill washed down to the bottom of the hill, and so this grove has a little bit of a head start that the Defence Chaplains Grove probably won't get. So here we are on the other side, and on this side some of the garden beds need remulching, and thank you James Mackay for taking that on notice, as James has the fixing up of these somewhat old and tired park benches. Now behind me is the lawn improver and the slow release long life fertilizer, and we've come here today again just to do another little bit of fertilizing. And as I stated in the introduction, this is probably going to be the last of these YouTubes for quite a while, as I take up a new position and a new role in Brisbane. So let's do a little bit of work and then do a summary and a conclusion. So this is the top end of where the National Defence Chaplains Memorial Grove will be planted, hopefully. And over the Christmas break, every time it looks like rain, I've nipped over and done various types of fertilizer. There's been chicken pellets, there's been sheep manure, and there's been slow release fertilizer, primarily at this top end, the top 2/3. The bottom end down here, I have been primarily just using lawn thickener, because as you can see this hill's a bit steep, not overly steep but a bit steep, and so there is water runoff. So the idea has been that what doesn't get absorbed into this ground at the top end gets caught by the thicker lawn that's promoted down at the bottom end. So that's that done. Now let's move on to the lawn part of it. And so ends another part of the preparation for the National Australia Defence Chaplains Memorial Grove. And this is the last in the series on the Anzac Day Precinct YouTube channel until I get some additional time after a settling in period with the new job. So thanks everyone for listening, and let's hope the grove area behind us continues to green up. Good morning and thank you.